This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640, it is The Conway Show. We have breaking news today that it concerns probably the most popular sports franchise, perhaps in America, the Los Angeles Lakers. And here, half of the team that entertains you every night on KMBC, Fritz and Fred Roggin. How you, bub?
Well, I don't know if they're the most popular sports franchise in L.A., Tim.
Oh, but I got Fritz and Fred right, though.
Oh, yeah, that was fine. Yeah, but that was like 25 years ago.
Oh, my God. Fred, please. I got a headache. All right. So I would say the Los Angeles Lakers and the Celtics are the two big basketball franchises.
Yeah, fair. Absolutely fair.
And maybe in the NFL, it's probably Cowboys.
Cowboys, 100%.
Okay, hockey, it's got to be, don't tell me. In hockey, I would say maybe Boston again?
Bruins would be big, Rangers. The original six. Yeah,
right. Okay.
Right there.
And then in baseball, it's a slam dunk Dodgers.
Right, and that's why this is so fascinating. So the owners of the Dodgers bought the Lakers. Now, I have to tell you, I can't remember a time where one person or group has owned the iconic, pristine, gold standard franchises in a major market. They now control the whole market. This would be like Stan Kroenke of the Rams buying the Dodgers. I mean, this is an enormous deal.
Huge.
Here's the deal. So the Buss family has owned the Lakers since 1979. Jerry Buss passed, I believe, in 2013. They're a mom and pop shop. They're a family-run and owned, operated business. And that's not the way it works in pro sports today. You're not capitalized enough. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough cash flow. And they were a family-run business, which means the family members get paid. So what the Lakers found themselves doing was being in a situation where they could, it was kind of like walking down the street of a Hollywood set. If you looked at the outside of the buildings, they looked real.
Oh, I see.
But when you went inside, it was just wood.
They're broke.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what was happening with the Lakers. And if they had not secured the deal with Sportsnet LA some years back, they would have had to sell the team.
Wow, is that right?
Yeah, because that pays them $150 million a year. What fans don't understand, Tim, is when you watch a team, you see the players on the court. And you go, well, they have this money from their television deal, and look, they can pay the players. But there's no infrastructure. The Lakers had it, but not a great one, because they simply didn't have the cash flow.
Right.
So the Dodgers, on the other hand, have all the cash flow, and they built a behemoth. I mean, they are a machine. They are the gold standard of professional sports.
Right.
Not only on the field, but the way they've constructed the organization.
Yeah, it really is terrific. So, Fred, here's what I'm hearing about the Lakers. Their overall value is $10 billion, but Jeannie Buss is going to hold on to 15%, and they really only own 66% anyway. So it looks like the entertainment group or the money group from the Dodgers is going to pay about $5 billion for 50%.
Well, you could make that argument here's what I believe. So the reason they're holding on to 15% for now is because you cannot be a league governor if you don't own at least 15%.
Oh, I see.
Of the team.
Okay.
So that's why they're holding on to that for now. Put it like this: if the valuation is $10 billion, whatever Guggenheim paid, whatever Mark Walter paid, was more than it should have been. So, if the valuation is 10, but the team is worth 7, he probably equaled it up to 10. That's what he did with the Dodgers. He overpaid for the Dodgers because he knew what a valuable asset it would be. So it's not a question of money. And what you're going to see here now is things change dramatically for the Lakers. I'm not saying they're going to go in and fire everybody because that's not their style. Right. But Magic's involved in this as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So they'll go in and you will see a change down the road in the way the Lakers do things. And their front office is going to get stronger. I don't know what it means for their GM, Rob Pelinka, long term, but it will get stronger.
And Fred, what about the luxury tax? Will they ignore that for the first couple of years?
Here's why they can't. Because it's prohibitive in the NBA. If you go over that tax, Tim, what happens is they start penalizing you in other ways. In other words, you don't have as much money to spend on this player. You cannot trade that guy, so you're stuck. They can't.
And they can't pull a fast one like Ohtani where he takes like 3 cents for the first 3 years and then they pile all the money on later?
I don't think the NBA would allow that, although it was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
You know that Ohtani deal, if you think about it? $680 million in deferred payments.
Wow.
So they put it into an escrow account, right? It accrues interest, right?
Oh, that's right.
Think about it. So when it's all said and done, not only does Ohtani get paid, but they made money. Just think about the way they work.
Oh, They're
get
to
really
keep
smart.
that money. It's not Ohtani's.
Right.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah, just think of the way they work. They just get it. And you know what they're doing.
And at that kind of money, you could get 5%, 6%.
Think about that.
Easily, yeah. And what about, the guy who's got to be the happiest guy in the world today is Jay Moore, Jeannie Buss's husband. This guy just ran into the mother load.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, he's living right. He's in love. He's married.
Right, but also all of this money was made after they got married, so he's in on it.
Yeah, and the thing is this. Now he doesn't have to worry about his mortgage payment, anything like that. He's fine.
Right.
He's set. He knows where he's going to get his next meal.
And he doesn't have to do stand-up comedy, at 2 a.m. on Sunset Boulevard for $25 anymore.
Listen, he'll lament the fact he's not doing chuckles anymore, right. But I think he'll be fine.
I probably on 4 or 5 occasions saw Jerry Buss with 5 or 6 fairly young women around him at a blackjack table at Caesar's Palace. And I said to my friends, I'm like, wow, I saw Jerry Buss at Vegas at Caesar's Palace, a bunch of girls, everybody was drinking and smoking. And everybody I told that story to said, oh, I've done that. Everybody has seen Jerry Buss in Vegas gambling with young girls, drinking and smoking. Everybody.
If you're from L.A., of course you have.
That's crazy.
That was his life. And by the way, Jerry Buss, nicest guy in the world. He was the best guy in the world. I am serious. He was such a good guy. But that's what he did.
Yeah. The way they portrayed him in that HBO or Netflix series that they did was exactly spot on. He was the greatest guy ever.
Yeah, I don't think they did a good job portraying Jerry West, who fell asleep in his office in his underwear crying. That was not good. But Jerry Buss really was a great guy. And listen, when he bought the Lakers in '79, he transformed the NBA. I mean, that was a league that was struggling. And through his vision and his flair for entertainment, he really saved the NBA. He deserves a lot of credit. The whole Buss family does. But now it's a whole new ballgame.
Do they still own the Forum? I know that was part of the deal in 1979.
Oh, no. You don't know that story?
No, they sold to Madison Square Garden Group.
Right, but you want to hear real quick the whole story about that?
Yeah. Well, can you hold on?
Yes, Tim, but I got to go soon.
Well, where are you going? What are you doing?
Well,
you and Fritz doing something tonight?
No, all right, I'll stay.
Okay, all right, hold on one sec. All right, Fred Roggin is with us. We are talking about the Lakers selling for $10 billion. That's the value, $10 billion. And you heard it first right here on KFI from myself and Fritz Colvin. Fred Roggin, sorry.
Hey, I said it too. I said it too.
I got so close.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
All right, Fred Roggin is with us. The Los Angeles Dodgers are going to be sold. Jeannie Buss is putting them up for sale, and they are purchased by the group that owns the LA Dodgers, and a whopping value of $10 billion. Here to talk more about it is Fred Roggin with Rodney Pete over on KLAC from 11 to 12 to 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 12 to 3. And this is a huge deal. But you, when we last talked to you, Fred, you were going to tell us a story about the Great Western Forum.
Okay, so here's the deal. Anyway, it was sold to MSG, Madison Square Garden, became the #1 indoor concert venue in the country. Okay, that's great news. So Steve Ballmer comes down and builds the Intuit Dome right across from SoFi. There was some concern and question about parking. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Is there enough parking? Anyway, when it's all said and done and they try to work out a parking arrangement for everybody, MSG decides that the city of Inglewood was not honest in that Ballmer's basketball arena could also be used as a concert venue. And they were concerned. MSG said, wait a minute, we've come here, we've revitalized the area, and you've decided that you're going to allow this arena to be built right down the street from us. It's going to hurt our business.
Right.
And they actually sued. They sued Ballmer. They sued the city of Inglewood. I think they sued the city of Inglewood and the mayor. And they said, that's it. We're suing you. You misled us. And that's it for you. And we're not fooling around. So Steve Ballmer sits here and he listens to this for 6 months, 8 months. He goes, I'm just going to finish this right now. They went, you are? Yeah, I'm just going to buy the forum. There. Over. Done.
That's great.
Here's like $350, $400 million bucks. I just found this in my couch over here.
That's
now,
awesome.
I own the forum. Go away, and it's fine.
That is a great story. You know who's got to be bummed is Steve Timmons. If that name doesn't ring a bell, he was the first Jeannie Buss husband.
Right.
And
volleyball player.
Yes, volleyball player. But he married Debbie Dunning from Home Improvement, the hottest chick in show business. So ding dong with that guy.
The Tool Time girl.
That's right. Yeah, from Home Improvement. Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
I love when you have Mayor Butts on because you're the only guy that can ask really tough questions and he still keeps coming on your show.
I love Mayor Butts.
He's great.
Who is trying to duck Mayor Butts? Mayor Butts will always answer the questions.
Right, but how great is this Mayor Butts? Where he snags both NFL teams when they come to Los Angeles.
Yep.
He snags the Clippers and has 4 major arenas in his town now, and all the property values have tripled in the last 10 years.
It's funny, people don't really understand what he's done. It's remarkable. What he has done is absolutely remarkable.
It is.
He changed the entire fortune of Inglewood. And it is a viable alternative now. And once those condos or the homes they're going to build down by SoFi are built, that is it. Can you imagine? You can go down there buy a condo right by SoFi Stadium because they're going to put the residential in. That property value is going to skyrocket.
Hey, Fred, what are the odds that the Lakers make a deal with Ballmer and move into the Intuit Center?
0. Thank you for asking. Not even here's why. They just renewed their lease at the Crypt.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But, Fred, you and I, look, you've been closer to sports than I have, just barely, I guess. But we all remember, the Memorial Day, the Memorial Day massacre, the high when Magic Johnson played center when Kareem was hurt. I mean, there are a lot of great memories we have of the Great Western Forum and watching these Lakers and Magic Johnson and James Worthy and all these guys. A great deep history.
Well, the thing about the Forum was this. When back in the day, you didn't go to the Forum to see the game. You went to the Forum to be seen.
That's right.
It was an entertainment event, and it was the place to be in Los Angeles. I mean, the Forum Club back in the day.
Oh, my God.
Honestly, it was like a nightclub.
Do you remember I think it was the Ceiling and Whistle Stop, that little place that sold sandwiches. The ceiling was like 6'8". Do you remember that?
Actually, I do. Yeah.
It was crazy. Fred, this is a huge story. Did you know this was coming? Did you get wind of it or know what was happening?
The wind I got was when the alert went off on my phone at like 10 minutes to 2.
Wow,
and that was it. When that hit, okay. But know this. The Lakers needed more cash flow. And these talks between the two had been going on for a long, long time.
Okay.
Long time. It didn't, they didn't wake up this morning and go, hey, let's make a deal. No, this has been going on for a long time.
Does this have to be okayed by the NBA, by Major League Baseball and Congress and everybody?
Okay, Congress will probably be a pass.
Okay.
Major League Baseball probably won't be necessary, but the NBA will, and I think they are just going to rubber stamp it right away.
But doesn't this also make every other NBA team go up by maybe 50 to 100% in value?
And that's the key when you buy a franchise, no matter what you pay for it. And Mark Walter gets it. He overpaid for the Dodgers, but he knew the asset. Once you pay, everything else goes up. So if in fact the check is for $7 billion, but it's worth 10, whatever it is, it will be worth double that in 10 years.
You think
he knows
so?
that. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he knows. He's the guy that said, you know what? I'll throw away millions. I don't care about that if I can make billions. He gets it.
But I think,
knows what he's doing.
But Fred, maybe I'm on the moon here, but I don't think it's just the NBA. I think when you spend $10 billion for a franchise, every major league team goes up in every sport.
Yes. But more so in major markets.
Yeah.
So in LA, I mean, he's got the two pristine franchises in the second largest market in the country.
Wow.
I mean, you can't do any better. That'd be like James Dolan owns the Yankees and the Knicks. It just doesn't happen.
Right, and $10 billion to these guys is like, $1,200 to you and I.
Actually, it is. To be honest with you, yeah.
That's crazy.
It really is.
But I really appreciate you coming on. Say hi to Fritz for me, and we'll see you around the halls.
You got it. Thanks,
Okay,
Tim.
thanks, buddy. All right, there he goes. Fred Roggin. Man, that guy's great. He's been around forever. He knows everything about sports. You can catch him on 570 AM from noon to 3 every day. He's buzzing over there from noon to 3. And then come back here take an hour off, 3 to 4, and then come back here at 4 o'clock. And we'll be on.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
It's Conway Show, the biggest story here in sports, in the sports world. And in Los Angeles today is the Los Angeles Lakers. If you're a Laker fan, like I am, on and off, I think this is great news. This is fantastic news for you. A lot of money is coming into the Lakers world, and they're going to spend a lot of it on a lot of great players. And I think we'll be back to parades and the old, championship mindset that we were, with Kobe Bryant and Shaq, and then before that, with Magic Johnson, and then before that with Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. I think we're going to get another, and of course, LeBron James. But I think we're going to have, I think we're going to be in the catbird seat. I think they're going to do what the Dodgers did when they were sold and invested all this money into refurbishing the stadium, getting better players, getting great management. They're going to do the same thing with the Lakers. Their history is they don't F around. They immediately get in there and try to improve their product. And they have all the incentive to do that when paying that much money. All right, Lakers fans, that might be you, are reacting to the sale of the Los Angeles Lakers.
I don't know how to feel right now. A roller coaster of emotions.
You're like, what's going to happen?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the team. I don't know what direction they're going to be heading towards now. I don't know.
Do you think things could change?
Believe things will change with new ownership. I assume there's some things that should change. Because we haven't really getting the results that we were expected to here in Los Angeles. We haven't seen them raise that trophy in a while.
If you have those type of fans that is fly by day and night, okay, if they lose, then I ain't a fan anymore. They win.
Wait, I've never heard that term. Fly by day and night?
Fly by day and night. Okay, if they lose, then I ain't a fan.
I heard fly by night. Never heard fly by day. third fly-by 24 hours.
Fly by day and night. Okay, if they lose, then I ain't a fan anymore.
It's a
If they win.
nonstop flight, Tim.
Yeah, he just keeps going on and on. Fly by night, fly by day, whatever. Just fly around, whatever. So what happens when you have, people are buzzed.
Fly by day and night. Okay, if they lose, then I ain't a fan anymore. If they win, then I'm all on board. Then that's a different type of fan. But when you have a diehard fan, they bleed Lakers.
Oh, that's so great. The term is fly by night. It means untrustworthy, especially in business or financial matters. It's not fly by day and fly by night. I do like that they make it their own.
Fly by day and night. Okay, if they lose.
Maybe at least it wasn't by the seat of his pants.
Right.
You know?
It's like LeBron James effed up a term the other day. He said, God, I can't remember what it was. The A with all, B with all.
Instead of the wherewithal?
Right.
The C with all, the D with all.
He just kept running down the alphabet. The A with all, the B with all. I'm like, somebody never corrected that.
Well, what do you do when somebody says something crazy? You just got to let him roll with it.
Well, and it's not up to... Look, when my daughter was young, she had a friend who always used the term, I feel melon coffee. Right? Instead of melancholy, I feel melon coffee. And I would listen to her in the back seat, and I never corrected her because that's not my job. It's the parents' job to correct it. And as long as they found that interesting and funny and cute, they weren't going to change it. But when you get out into the real world, like me, I'm not going to tell this whole story, but I have a scar on my arm, and it looks like I've been doing a heroin. And a 24-year-old, very attractive nurse, I was 23 or 24, said, "What's that on your arm?" And I said, I had a blood transfusion when I was a kid, and I was born Irish negative. And she's like, "You mean RH negative?" I'm like, probably. Yeah, probably. Does that do it for us? I'm the idiot in the corner, and I'll just keep saying Irish negative.
Irish negative.
Yeah, so her and her friends just laughed at me for 20 minutes, so that was great. I went home alone. What is one thing you effed up?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I said I'm also Irish negative.
You are?
With my red hair and blue eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That means you're part black.
Yes.
If you have red hair.
Yes, I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be a part of the club.
All right. Have you done a DNA or a 23andMe?
I have, actually, and I have no African roots or anything. It's pure Irish, Scottish, English.
Is that right?
Yep. All the way down the line.
Wow. It sounds like you're bragging. It's odd.
I'm sorry.
Crazy brag.
That's right. That's a flex.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not the, fly by day, fly by night.
Fly by day and night. Okay.
Yeah, fly by day and night, whatever. All right, we're live. We're going to continue. We've got reaction from Norm Nixon, I believe. Yeah. Rob Fukuzaki talked to Norm Nixon, and then this is the largest sale of a sporting team in the history of the world. $10 billion value for the Los Angeles Lakers. Wow.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Los Angeles Lakers have been sold. They're gone. Yep. They're Jerry Buss's family, Jeannie Buss. They're getting out. They're retaining, I think, 15%. And everybody's talking about it. Everybody. From players to fans to the whole run. Everybody is in on this. Even fans are making up their own sayings about the Lakers.
Fly by day and night. Okay.
Yeah, ding dong with that guy. Magic Johnson, you may remember him, number 32 at the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been commenting to Mario Solis over there at NBC.
Hey guys, what a big surprise for all followers of the NBA and sports in general. After 5 decades of control by the Bus family, the Lakers are entering into an agreement to sell a majority share of the team to Mark Walter. He's, of course, the lead owner of the Dodgers at a value close to $10 billion, making it the largest sale of a pro sport franchise in the world. Jeannie Buss will reportedly remain in her role as governor of the team after the sale is complete.
Yep.
The Lakers have been a family business since her father Jerry bought the team back in 1979 for $67 million. And the following year, the Lakers won their first of 11 NBA titles under the family ownership.
Wow.
As for Walter, he is the CEO of Guggenheim Partners, who bought the Dodgers back in 2012 for $2 billion from Frank McCourt.
Wonder what the Dodgers are worth now. If the Lakers are worth $10 billion, the Dodgers have to be worth 12, 15, 14 billion?
However, Walter has been a minority stakeholder in the Lakers since 2021, at which time he inherited a right of first refusal on the majority share of the club. Walter also has ownership interests in multiple pro sports like the Sparks, F1, and the Andretti racing team. Now, Magic Johnson is part of the Walters ownership group with the Dodgers, and he's already part owner of the Lakers, as you know, so he knows a lot about this deal, more than anyone. Magic posting on X, "Job well done to my sister Jeannie Buss for striking an incredible deal and picking the right person to carry on the Lakers' legacy and tradition of winning. Mark Walter, my business partner and friend, is the best choice and will carry the brand." That is what Magic had to say. And a final note, the impending sale of the Lakers was preceded by 2 of Jeannie's very close friends, including Mark Cuban, who sold his majority ownership in the Dallas Mavericks.
Wow, what a time for the NBA. All right, Rob Fukusaki with ABC talking to Norm Nixon about the sale of these Lakers.
The late, great Dr. Jerry Buss purchasing the Lakers from Jack Kent Cooke in 1979 for $67.5 million. But that transition also included the Kings and the Forum. Now the Buss family is selling the Lakers to Mark Walter, who already owns a minority stake with the Lakers for $10 billion.
$10 billion bucks.
I'm still stunned.
This is Norm Nixon. Norm Nixon's reaction.
I'm still stunned. I don't know if I have a real reaction now. I was shocked for sure. I never saw this coming. I never thought the Buss family would divest or sell their controlling interest to the Lakers. But, you know, at a certain point in time, people do like to cash out and just enjoy the flowers of their wealth, you know. But from what I've read, she's still going to be the governor and still be involved. So we'll see how much their involvement would be now.
What do you see in the foreseeable future for the Lakers, the team and its fans?
Well, one thing for sure.
That'd be great if he said nothing.
The Lakers, the team and its fans.
Nothing.
Well, one thing for sure, you know.
Like a Jerry Lewis commercial or interview. No.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, next. Get him out of here. Clean it out.
So what has changed?
Nothing. Yeah. Vegas, how has it changed in the last 40 years? Hasn't changed at all. Really? This city changes in 2 weeks and nothing's changed? Nothing. Get him out of here.
The Lakers, the team and its fans.
Well, one thing for sure, you know, I don't think money can buy championships in the NBA. I mean, unlike baseball, you know, it's about the pitching. You can pay for certain pieces that can help get you over the hump, hitters. But in basketball, you have to put a team together. It's about having 5 guys to play, and money doesn't dictate that.
While specifics of the deal, including what percentage of the team Walter's purchasing.
I bet you if Mark Walter heard that, like, you know, money doesn't matter, he's like, I'd like to have Norm Nixon over and discuss that with him. I think money does matter in sports because it matters in everything we do in this country when it comes to success.
While specifics of the deal, including what percentage of the team Walter's purchasing, and for now, how much are not yet known, the specifics. Also, people wondering what Magic Johnson's role in all of this is. Of course, he's part of the Dodgers, and of course, he was with the Lakers. And one thing is for certain, the way the Dodgers have been run under Walter and the Guggenheim Group has been a second to none. It's going to be interesting to see all the details in the coming days.
That's right, man.
Fly by day and night. Okay,
is that Norm Nixon again there?
Fly by day and night. Okay, if they lose, then I ain't a fan anymore. They win, and I'm all on board. Then that's a different type of fan. But when you have
that guy's like me, man. When the Kings win, I'm all over it. And then when they get eliminated by the Oilers, I'm like, screw it. Speaking of the Oilers, the Stanley Cup is over. Spoiler alert. I don't know if you watched the game last night, but the Oilers lost last night to Florida, and in Game 6, I think it was 5-1 was the final score. And the Oilers now have not won the Stanley Cup since 1990. Edmonton doesn't have a baseball team. They don't have a basketball team. They don't have a football team, or an NFL team, I should say. All they have are these Oilers. And all they loved to do in the 80s is dominate with Wayne Gretzky and win Stanley Cup after Stanley Cup after Stanley Cup. I think they won 5 in 7 years or so. And since 1990, so if you're 35 years old and you live in Edmonton, you've never seen the Cup, and you're not going to see it again. It stays in Florida, and you lost. Sorry, that's the way it ended up. But it was a great series. If you're a Kings fan, you hate the Oilers, and you were delighted when Florida beat them last night. It's as if the Kings won the Stanley Cup. That's how excited the Kings fans were last night when Edmonton folded up and lost. And I don't know where they go from here. But if you're 40 years old and you live in Edmonton, you don't remember the Stanley Cup. Because when you're like 4 or 5, you don't really know what it is. So if you're 40 years old, all Edmonton does is try to win that cup every year. And they have failed for 35 years. 35 years in trying to win that sucker. And it ended last night in an embarrassing fashion. Connor McDavid, their star, I think 0 goals. I know Draisaitl, 0 goals, 0 shots on goal, 0 points, no assists, nothing. Shut him down. And now I don't know what Edmonton's going to do, but they have lost 2 years in a row to a team in Florida, a Canadian team losing the Stanley Cup 2 years in a row to a team that plays in Florida. God almighty, is that embarrassing. Well, that's it. That's a wrap on them. All right, we are live. That's our sports hour. We like to do that every Wednesday between 4 and 5 p.m. That's our big sports hour. But what an unbelievable news story that broke today around 2 o'clock. The Los Angeles Lakers are changing hands. Mark Walter with the Guggenheimer Group, he's bought these Lakers, or is in the midst of buying them. And the Buses will step aside. They'll retain, I think, 15% of the team. And the Lakers are going to get a lot more money and a lot better soon. That's great. All right, we're live. Great news on KFI AM 640.
Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.